Alright, we're jumping in for Avowed series, in the Avowed series part 6. We do this shit live. This is Daniel Chalman, claiming to be the prophet of God. And let's get back to work in Donshire. Was it Donshire? Donshore. Okay. So, I just did some editing on my YouTube, so I took a little break from for a second. So I was under the impression that apparently I just completely forgot about it, or I didn't read enough. When I said my videos were not made for kids, I assumed them in 18-year-olds and older, but that means 13-year-olds and older for YouTube. So my content might get a little less views moving forward, but I'm okay with it. Because these videos are not made for kids. I cuss, I swear, I talk about, smoking weed. It would be one thing if, I was strictly talking about Jesus and God and, reading, a children's Bible, but, yeah, a lot of things, I believe teenagers shouldn't be interacting with until they're older. And I might cuss in front of my kids, but that's my kids. I'm not going to dictate what other people will do with their kids.
Right behind you.
So, my videos, though, will be for kids only. Right, so I said in this video I was going to go to Paradise, so we'll get through all those cutscenes in a second. Check out that map of Don Shore real quick. Damn, that is not what I want. Nope. Yep, okay, cool. So, yeah. So far, I've explored most areas I can go with. Oh, and, I need to get in the habit of doing this more. Let's see, where is it? The verse of the day is Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 1. King James Version. O Lord, thou art my God, I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name, for thou hast done wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. I mean, it's the same day. I might as well put in the verse of the day in every single video. It only takes a couple seconds. And, that little extra scripture might be good for somebody. I'll probably do enough, and I need to work on that. Because, you can never do too much when it comes to spreading the gospel. Oop. That's cool. Ah. Daniel heard the loot from somewhere. So, When I first played this, I explored every
That's
inch
far enough, Outlander.
of the map.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod.
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city. Ooh, keep talking and it'll be my fist you catch, Outlander.
Boss, maybe this ain't such a good idea.
Shut it, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know. Everyone stop talking to me like I'm a child. I'll fight you both if I have to.
That's the spirit, kid. Get the envoy
Damn.
first. We'll settle this after. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Nope.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Nope. I can't reload.
You're mine
That's
Nice!
damn. We will pay a handsome amount of information on the Adirian ambassador. The daily schedule is preferred why nothing is being for interest. Everything has a price. Pretty sure I should have picked the other.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Gods be with you, envoy. Many outsiders consider the Wana to be a single culture. In truth, they're made up of dozens of tribes, each with their own traditions and beliefs.
Damn. Okay, hold up.
Some people romanticize these leeches for some reason. If you ask me, the Principe deserve the same noose as any other pirates. The Republics are the leading minds in the world when it comes to animancy. Though Fior might have a thing or two to say about that. I know little about Abet. What I've heard is dubious. A desert nation where Orlan masters lord over their Aumaua slaves. Sounds bizarre.
Amawa.
They say the savannas of Ishamatal are home to countless herds of wild horses. I've never seen a horse, but they sound like impressive beasts. While I'm sure the forests of Ir Glanfath must be a sight to see, I doubt they'd come close to the wilds of the living lands. I've heard Durgan's battery is still an impressive fortress,
Yeah, we're gonna
despite
listen to all
being
these.
abandoned.
I'm gonna listen to some Bible projects. So let's look at the team.
The Pearl Coast used to be a home to many of my people's cities. These days, all you'll find there are ruins and lost souls. Now there's an inspiration. The Deerwood is a beacon of resistance against those who would oppress. No offense. This is the banner of Cadnua, a fine castle in the Eastern Reach. Not so fine anymore, is it? According to legend, one of the gods destroyed it. Then the lord or lady returned from the dead, seeking vengeance. That's where the story gets interesting. Romance, sword fights, explosions, dragons. Strange tale if you ask me. Never did hear how it ended. I respect the gods, and normally they don't frighten me. Eothas, however, he terrifies me. As do those who follow him despite the atrocities he's committed. Hard to know what to think of the raid Sarens after all that's happened. How long until the next Waidwen rises? There's a reason folks refer to this place as Old Valia now. Not much is grand about this fractured empire anymore. Ah, Paradise. That a settlement should last so long in the Living Lands is nothing short of miraculous. Many others complain about your people taking over. I get it, but we could do with a bit more order around these parts. Rawatai, an empire that could give even Adir pause. The storms that rack their shores have calmed, but they're still a sight to behold.
Hey, don't give Rawatai's admirals any ideas. They've sent fleets for less.
Interesting. I didn't. I don't know if this is a new update, but I didn't catch those the first time. Let's check the docks. Down here.
There it is again.
Get a hold of yourself. There's nothing down there, right?
There is. I heard it stirring.
It's probably your stomach.
It's not. These things here, how
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's just stuff everywhere. You just gotta look for it.
A new arrival? Good! Maybe you can help us settle a disagreement.
I say the Valian galleon is the best ship on the seas, while this uncultured swine champions the Rawataian junk.
Junk can hold more cannons, more deckhands, and more crew.
Tax better, too. A junk could outrun a galleon any day.
The galleon has a stronger hull.
At the cost of its sails, which fall apart in a light breeze.
You see our predicament?
It's not the power. It's the firing speed that makes all the difference.
What did I tell you? If the junk is good enough for the Adirian envoy, it's good enough for anyone.
One of these days I'll prove you both wrong. On the open seas, a squall filling my sails.
Here, you can have the coin I bet on this argument. Matters less to me than being right.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if they're wrong. With all the new folks in town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
I hear the shimmering, shiny sounds of loot somewhere. Ah, okay, let's see. Hoo-hoo. I think we're still going the wrong way. We gotta jump. Dope. Alright. And we got a letter. Saltcrest letter. Dear Evie. Who knows? Please be safe on your hunt. I know how much your dedication to the company means to you, but just keep your head about, alright? After Mother's recent passing, I don't think Papa's heart could handle it if anything happened to you. More importantly, I am not ready to take over this whole smuggling hunting business. It's just not for me. But if the worst word happened to you, then I'd really not really have a choice, would I? So just don't let anything happen. Much love, your little sister. P.S. Bring me back something nice from the living land. Something that would help me catch the eye of that pretty Valeria boy. Aww. She cares a little bit. Let's check out here.
There's a curse. This is more than bad luck. An old fisher knows.
Welcome, Adiran. Something you need? You have that look about you. You carry yourself like you have something to teach us. I don't mean anything by it. Your money spends as good as anyone else's.
Alright, so those don't have carry weight. Neither does this. Or food. But do wait, hold up. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Another one down.
Show me what you got!
Who's ready for more?
I'll drown. Yep.
How'd you do that? Take your best shot. Let's see what you got.
Oh, the reloading is quite awful. Alright, let's get back to the dock. I don't think I was gonna catch that. Nice. Alright, I was wrong. Nothing. So it's either in here or above these. Oh, there we go. Venus travel log. This is a well-worn journal. It's full of meticulous entries detailing every single day of Mina's journey through the lands from the dead fire. Peugeot. Fuck my life. Most of the entries contain little of note, but one does catch the eye. It feels wrong to be sailing north around Ratua's eastern coast for all of our lives and those of our parents and grandparents. Hunter's Mortar has been an impassable obstacle, but with the storm gone, new routes can open. Though the area is still unexplored, sailing through here will not be safe, but we have no choice. If the smugs we're tracking can do it, then so can we. If nothing else, this will certainly be a tale worth telling when I return home to the Republic.
Quick! It's high time we stop relying on fuel.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't find majority of this shit in my first playthrough. I did not find majority of this shit. I mean, I just don't know. I didn't expect to be so much climbing and shit, dude. I mean, they really outdid themselves. Can't find that either. Recently written there. To my fellow soldiers, I've grown tired of the lack of respect from this ragtag militia. And many of you feel the same way, perhaps with the key to their precious store missing, they'll learn some damn humility, and it's much overdue. Return the key after they've started treating us like professional soldiers we are. Probably should just get to the city now, but I thought there'd be more in here. Brown up. One book. This book has clearly been read often. The lettering on its spine is faded and its pages are frayed. One page, particularly dog-eared, and the book opens to a natural almost analysis, as if it expects you to navigate here specifically, and except from this page, gets sure. Cool. It was dark as Mecklin hurried across the palace grounds to royal stables. Court had adjourned evening, and the sun had retreated below the horizon hours ago. The hood of her cloak was pulled up tight over her head, concealing her features. Turning a corner, Meckwin's heart skipped a beat. Her chest as she spied a pair of patrolling royal guards headed straight for her. She quickly ducked behind, out of sight, and pressed herself up against the wall, her breath held and her heart threatening to burst straight out of her chest. For it was thanks to the guards' oblivious that Meckwin's quick thinking or just sheer luck. The pair walked right past the spot where the queen hid. Only after guards were nearly out of the sight did Mecklin release her breath with a shudder, and once she had regained her composure, the Mecklin crossed the remainder of the grounds to royal stables. As she stepped aside, she felt tightness in her chest as she laid eyes once more upon the empress and master of horses. Her olive skin and almond eyes protected her Atlan heritage, and her wavy black hair cascaded down her back. When she spoke, her voice was low and husky. Did not run into any trouble on your way here, I hope. Mecklin's only reply was to hasten over to her paramour and throw her arms around her. There she stood with her lover in her arms, returning that all over too quickly, releasing contented breath. The Mecklin looked up to lock eyes with the master of horses. No trouble, though. You know, I'll defy the gods themselves to be here with you. Ketsy. Is that the one chick? Ketsy let out one of those low chuckles that Mecklin had come to find so daring. I know, darling, I know, she whispered eagerly, pulling Mecklin with her to her bed. She rose. You must be sweltering in that cloak. Let's get you out of it. Huh. No. That starts to hurt. Look at that thing. It starts to move. Oh, why?
No sudden moves. You'll startle it.
Unless you found the missing key, I can't really talk right now. Not now. Not now.
Dang. I wonder if there's markers. There is. Yep.
You take lead. Remind me not to split food.
Told you, I knew there was.
Stop talking and get out of here!
Nice. Got it. Apparently I didn't explore hard enough. I thought I explored everywhere in my first run. Oh my god, really? Lockpick, I'll take it. What is the Wayfarer's boots? Damn, yeah, okay.
That pallet was the only thing keeping the creatures out. Or in.
Nice.
Do you always sneak up on people like that?
Damn. We didn't really do much this video. It's almost over. Alright. Let's get it over with.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city.
No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but
That sounds ominous.
anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Ugh, shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
I think we're done here.
You guys, I mean, I don't know who's been watching the video. Maybe people that are interested in it. Maybe people that are interested in me talking about religion. But here it goes.
Envoy!
Yep. Kill shot.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Cause some sniper sniped me. And I thought I was the best shot in the West, and I didn't even see it.
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blob of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
I'm kidding. Yep. I waited to do that so long. I was like, I think level 10 or so. I was pretty high level. I did almost everything before entering the city. But I was like, hardest difficulty, I definitely need to get geared up and shit.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Yep.
A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Sometimes it's easier to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I'm afraid not. Better luck in your next life. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you. Things are bound to be tense after Claviger Amon's death.
Foraging notes. I've compared our local herbs to the same ones imported from India. My findings are accurate, and everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything cures as well as poisons. Of course, one of the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle. So, maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the Republic just to see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with.
Hey, I had a dream about...
Any injuries I should know about? You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
Okay. Letter from Fiormes Iverno, Liviana. Nimble stares not the same without you. My answers are in desperate need of guidance. I understand why you left, but your talents are wasted on the nest of vipers. You had enough in healing the body. Come back to us and work on healing the soul. Nacy Vidaro, Governor of Fiormes Iverno.
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Ooh, interesting. Bring one. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an animaster. If you still many of your old equipment, well, some of us run look the other way. If the envoy does, I can guarantee your safety at friend.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Balrog.
Not that good.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, yours are godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle roots, right? I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? I know this is strange, but they're in a rough situation and, well, to be honest, they helped me out a while back when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. Gallarde.
Anything for the
Bloodline
gold.
came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. You don't need to be. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the Strangleroot, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Aggressive.
That it is.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
I saw that. In this game, though, there are multiple gods. Quote unquote. Here's my hypothesis, right? You know, anyone that claims multiple gods, right? There only can be one god, right? Wherever it originated, the source of it. So, like, say, I'm not too familiar with Hindu gods. I did read the Rigveda, but yeah, so I could be overstepping. But whatever the original god was, which I don't think it was Shiva, it's Brahma, maybe. That would be your god. And then that god created all the other gods, or whatever. Because, like, here's the thing. If there's something else first, that is...
was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer is still at large. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevor.
So my hypothesis for the world is people assume something is a god, but in reality it's not. Like our god of creation is the one or true god. Everything else is just imitations.
It's really you! I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, envoy. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you. She'll let you pass. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is.
5 minutes left for the video.
Thank you for hearing me out, envoy.
As always, it is fun making content for you guys. God is good all the time God is good. And I'll try to...
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Grab a couple more quest lines, dialogue before the video ends.
Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Quiet enough, quick and quiet.
Is that all you got?
I have no idea what was going on with that, so, but we just did get some new boots, so we're gonna do.
That's one for us.
So I'm healing as I'm moving, which is good. Good. Anything to get through some free healing.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Glad you're on my side.
Oh, don't!
Keep moving. Ah, it's always a shame when it happens.
Keep one hand on your coin purse. Ready, aim.
Yep, side entrances to the city.
Come on. Walk in. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you. Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else. I know. It's the least she deserves. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her? Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window.